Hey everyone, Tankenstein here. In this video, I've got your complete overview and some gameplay for the two vehicles coming to the Israeli tech tree in the groundbreaking update. That will be the A-4E Late and the Spitfire LF Mark 9E. Both of these will be very powerful, and they are both premiums and both pack planes. They've not announced the pricing for the packs yet. However, I could imagine that this will be $60 and the Spitfire will likely be $30, possibly $40 USD. Now, that being said, the A-4E is pretty much exactly the same as the regular A-4E in the American tech tree, the squadron vehicle, with two key differences. So it's literally the same stats. However, the Israeli tech tree version has 30mm cannons with 300 rounds, whereas the A-4E early has two 20mm cannons with only 200 rounds. So you get a substantially more capable gunfighter in the A-4E Late. Now, the second key difference here is the fact that this has guided bombs. So you will not get bullpups in this vehicle, unfortunately. So if that's your thing, you will not be getting bullpups, but rather guided bombs. So you have the AGM-62A Walleye, very, very powerful bombs, 510 kilograms, around 264 kilograms of TNT equivalent explosive filler. That is amazing, because if you look at the Soviet equivalent, their guided bombs, go over here to the MiG-27, you have the KAB 500, weighs 520 kilograms, so a bit more, and it only has 160 kilograms TNT equivalent, so about 100 kilograms less TNT equivalent compared to the guided bombs, the Walleyes, that we have on the A-4E Late. So this is a very impressive aircraft. Again, you will not get the bullpups. As everyone knows and loves, the A-4E Early has access to a ton of bullpups, up to 5 of them. However, these guided bombs are extremely powerful and extremely accurate once you get the everything down with those. And they are also TV guided, so very, very interesting in that respect. So basically, once you lock on, they will go to the best of their ability to hit that target regardless of where you are, as opposed to the MiG-27 where you kind of need to be pointing your laser at it. Now, that being said, the other plane that we do have here is the Spitfire LF Mark 9E Weissman. This is a unique plane, kind of, in that we have the, as you can see here, the livery. It's black and red with the Israeli the Star of David, and it also has 2 or 3 different loadout options. So you have up to 2 250-pound bombs and up to 16 8-centimeter rockets that can shoot through 300 millimeters of armor and have 1.6 kilograms of TNT equivalent, which is excellent, because the original Mark 9, which has the same exact stats as this, has a substantially lesser ground attack capability. So as you can see here with the Spitfire LF Mark 9, this only has one 250-pound bomb, which is very typical of British planes, especially Spitfires. They can only carry that one 250-pound bomb. So there is a ton of excitement, I guess you could say, coming to groundbreaking. Unfortunately, we're only getting 2 planes. We're not getting a ground tree. And really, those guided bombs will be very limited without being able to actually fight in ground forces battles. But again, it will still be a really cool plane. Just a really good way to be able to grind out numerous crews, because it only costs 10,000 Silver Lions to be able to move this from crew to crew to crew. So if you wanted to, theoretically speaking, you can get your A-4E Late, play a lot of ARB, just switch it from crew to crew to crew, get your crew levels up, and then be right ready whenever the Israeli tech tree fully comes out. And again, you'll have access to the closed beta test. But that being said, let's get into a match and see how these things perform. So this is interesting. It says that this is 3 1,000-pound bombs when it's really 5. So what I'm going to do here, just because I don't have the benefit, so to speak, like, you can't get into ground forces, so it doesn't really matter. I did already show the guided bomb mechanic. If I have not done that yet, of course, I will be showing that maybe in the corner. Who knows? But I do want to just kind of show you kind of how this thing flies. Again, if you're familiar. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So in the graphic, it showed 5 1,000-pound bombs, but here it's 3 1,000-pound bombs. I guess it's the dev server, but dang, man, that stinks. That's not good. Also, this only has AIM-9Bs, so bear that in mind. This is not going to be a dogfighter, if you didn't already know that. But yeah, this is pretty much just these A-4E early, except with slightly different options. I wouldn't be too surprised if you get more options once the game goes live. Maybe you might get some Bullpups, who knows? But of course, this does have the JDAMs, the walleyes, the guided bombs. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, I did show the guided bomb gameplay below. It just doesn't make any sense just because, again, this is more or less going to be the same. If I were to drop it on that pillbox, it's going to be the same exact thing that I did when I recorded it, dropping it on a tank in test drive. So that said, let's do this. Also, this does not have a ballistics computer. So it's kind of disappointing, but of course, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not unexpected. I've got one other person flying against me here. Hopefully, it's not much. There's only so much gameplay I can actually show of this thing, because like most bombers, like most attack aircraft, it is fairly limited in the things that I could do, and it doesn't destroy it. But I'm sure if I had the additional... Okay, that's not too bad. I'm sure if I had the additional two 1,000-pound bombs, I would have done better. Now, the radar in this thing is actually really nice. It locks in really quickly. Also, okay, that wasn't too bad. The 30 millimeters are a big improvement over top of the other... over top of the 20 millimeters in the regular A4. So the A4 Skyhawk, the squadron vehicle, and really it's just the other one, I believe it's the A4B, stinks. Those 20 millimeters are not good. So I've got my AIM-4 or AIM-9Bs here. Pretty much these are fire and forget about it, because you're not going to hit typically. Ha ha ha. But in this case I will, because it's a direct shot. He's not making any maneuvers. So let's just see what I can do against these planes. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you some test drive footage of the Spitfire, because ultimately, I mean, again, there's only so much. Ooh, this might be embarrassing if I don't get the kill. Oh, I almost got embarrassed there. Because ultimately, again, there's only so much I could show. Air realistic matches are not going to be this thing's forte. At least right now, because there's nothing going on. Ooh, that guy's got an A-4E. I wonder if it's the A-4E late. Let's see. So I'm doing okay. Got almost a ton of explosive, I guess, fillers dropped. Also, these cannons are only capable of shooting through around 57 millimeters of armor. So not 47, I mean to say. So not all that much. Let's see actually what they can do against bombers. I'm wondering if I can even reach up there. The rate of climb on this thing is pretty negligible, pretty poor. We are only looking at around 37.9, I believe, or it's 39.7, one or the other. But let's see what we can do against B-17s. Totally realistic, maybe in Central America. An A-4 versus B-17s. This is a terrible spot to be in versus B-17s, mind you. But I'm just trying to prove the point, the power of these 30 millimeter cannons. Oh, I'm shooting a little bit in front. Or behind. Okay, I'm just going to shoot. Oh, wow, I got a radar lock on a B-17. How often did that happen? Actually, you know what? I'm sure it probably happened pretty often in World War II. That's beside the point. Okay, wow, that's really quick. Bet you the Germans wish they had these bad boys, huh? Wow. Okay. Oh, I got myself a G. Okay, I did not expect there to be an actual player here. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to outrun him. I know that. So I'm probably just going to die here, and then we can get into Spitfire gameplay and just... Yep. Wow. Spontaneous combustion. Okay, let's get into the Spitfire gameplay and see what we can do. So as you can tell, I am in test drive. The reason for that is because this is not, I don't believe that the Spitfire LF Mark 9E is set up in AirRB and the dev server. Maybe they just didn't put a match together, I'm not sure, but they didn't give me the patch or the vehicle to test drive, at least insofar as real matches are concerned, but it doesn't really matter. I've got the 8cm rockets here on the bottom. You get 16 of them plus two 250-pound bombs. Excellent loadout for some ground pound, especially in a pinch. This will be a great mid-tier ground pounder. As you can see, I mean, this hit the back of that thing and just blew it sky high. So it's really, really potent. And against unarmored vehicles, let's see. Wow, those are some really low-speed flaps. I forgot about that in the Spitfire. Against unarmored vehicles like this Gaz, for example, you got your 20mm. You just tear them up. And then you have your two 250-pound bombs on the bottom. Again, the regular Spitfires, including the LF Mark 9 in the British tech tree, only has access to one 250-pound bomb. Same stats otherwise, same rate of climb, turn time, everything, but it only has access to one of those 250-pound bombs and sits at 5.7 BR. So I'm not sure if this additional ordnance ability will basically grant it the ability to be at a higher BR. I'm assuming not, but of course it can happen. Let's just do one more quick test drive here on... Oh, there we go. Right through it. Right through it. Of course, it's only a two-person crew, but of course, a kill is a kill is a kill. Now, that being said, thanks so much for watching, everyone. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially subscribe. I will likely be doing a video where, not close enough, where I will be giving away one or both, or, well, one or the other, or both of these premium packs. So the A-4E for the Israeli Air Force, or this version of the Spitfire. So if you want, stay tuned. I should be doing that. Subscribe if you want a heads up when that giveaway comes. Either way, thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you all on the other side. Thanks so much, and take care, everyone.